Kick it on a laid-back vibe. Smoke a little, drink a little, party all night. Look up and see all the stars in the sky. Yeah, that's my kind of night. Now I ain't saying that it ain't going down in the city, cause I've been there when they turn it up. But if you need to unwound, slow down, come on out to my town, cause I know they don't do it like we do it in the country. Boot stomping, beer drinking country, slanging mud off a big truck country. If you ever get tired of them big city lights, just catch your ride out to the country. Cut off trees and bare feet country. Drop a tailgate, build a bonfire kind of country. Go on and kick it where you want, but I bet they don't do it like we do it in the country.
No, they don't do it like we do it in the country. It's something, catch you sitting out on the tailgate with some BG bumping. All them places that they don't go, we just ride around on them dirt roads. That Chevrolet stay skint back while I'm dodging all of them potholes. We ride slow, windows down, pulling up to that rowdy crowd. Bonfire, got country girls, got plenty drinks, so it's on now. That good smoke, that good shine, that recipe for a good time. So hop up in my truck and let's ride.
Like we do it in the country. Boot stomping, beer drinking country, slanging mud off a big truck country. If you ever get tired of them big city lights, just catch your ride out to the country. Cut off trees and bare feet country. Drop a tailgate, build a bonfire kind of country. Go on and kick it where you want, but I bet they don't do it like we do it in the country. You ever need to hit reset?
I just push pause,
I know a place.
and I know a way. So come on.
Do it like we do it in the country. Boot stomping, beer drinking country, slanging mud off a big truck country. If you ever get tired of them big city lights, just catch your ride out to the country. Cut off trees and bare feet country. Drop a tailgate, build a bonfire kind of country. Go on and kick it where you want, but I bet they don't do it like we do it in the country. They don't do it like we do it in the country. No, they don't.
Oh, I see you, Joe. What's good? Yeah, I'm trying to get my AirPods. Act right. There we go. Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah.
All right, there we go. Welcome in, everybody, to week 14 of the End Zone Eats podcast. I've switched up a little bit. We are now not at the studio because it's Thanksgiving Day. I hope you and all your people, your family, your friends, and everyone has had an amazing Thanksgiving Day. Mine's been pretty good. Just chilling at the house, watching some football, eating some food. Smoked the turkey this morning, and now we're ready to go. Talk a little football. A lot is going down this weekend. With coaching searches, with football games, it's rivalry week. Even though LSU and Oklahoma is not a rival in any way, shape, or form, they're putting us on rivalry week. That's got to change. We got to get Arkansas back for rivalry week because there's nothing between us and Oklahoma.
I missed the LSU Arkansas on a Friday. I missed that.
If it's not on Friday, at least make it on Saturday. But this playing Oklahoma at the end of the year, Oklahoma's a good team and all, but it's rivalry week, and we'll see once games catch on that when we start talking about some games, we'll see that it's rivalry week, and it don't work like that.
Yep.
Like it just doesn't. It doesn't work like that, and maybe we will get it fixed when it comes to 9 games in the schedule. And this weekend we'll find out who our new coach is. I think I know already, and I think everybody else does too. We're just waiting for it to go down. Bro, if you don't stop coughing.
Drink or something.
Oh, he's been down with it. He's been down with it for so long. But here we are. This is Thanksgiving, and I certainly wanted to thank all our sponsors. And I have a different way of thanking our sponsors tonight. I just came up with a little different idea since I had time to play with it. But here we go. Our sponsors, Bayou Brothers of Louisiana. Got that Bayou Brothers barbecue sauce wherever the camera is. LP Hat Company. That's Joe Kersey down there in the bottom. He made our Bayou Brothers and our End Zone Eats hats. Also, you'll see later in the show a few other things he can do as well. We got Joey Fletcher and Lafitte's Cajun Foods, the best pickles in the world. The pickle that gives you that crunch. And Trey Ledbetter knows all about them pickles. And then Brandy, who ain't been around a minute because she's been so damn busy at everything. OnlyPans. Put some South in your mouth with that OnlyPans Cajun seasonings. She's got 3 different types of seasonings, a couple different sauces, and it is incredible the products that she comes with. And also, not to be last, Mr. Rodney Beloso himself and Hot Rods Creole with the garlic butter. Matter of fact, I smoked my turkey this morning and I seasoned that whole bird with garlic butter.
Dude,
And
you knew it was gonna be fired in.
huh?
No, it was good. If Hot Rods Creole was on it.
Oh, that garlic butter was on it for show, and it was incredible. I got up at 4:00 this morning and put that bad boy on the smoker, and we started eating around about 1:00 this afternoon. And I ain't busted into that apple pie I made earlier. I'm gonna bust into that later. But let's get it going. So we're gonna talk about a couple games like we normally do. But after each couple games, we're going to do something special for each sponsor. We're starting with Bayou Brothers. What's up, hey, Alexa? I got TikTok over here as well. And I'm going to be paying attention a little more to the comments here since it's much a enclosed statement. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do a live this week, but I wanted to keep up with the consistency and not take a week off, even though I'm out on location at my brother's house and didn't want to hit up the studio. We're just doing it a little short, maybe not short. Bullfrog says, let's talk about all the upsets in college football this year, team after team. Absolutely. There's going to be a few more this weekend as well because it is rivalry week. But Bayou Brothers Cajun barbecue sauce established in July of 2024. As you can see here, Bruce Mitchell, Ashley Jones. Today is her birthday, actually. John Foster and Jovan Webb. A few pictures of people who have that barbecue sauce. We're getting it around everywhere as well. Bayou Brothers, you can get it on Amazon. You can get it on TikTok Shop, Amazon, and 47 stores locally, and about to be in a few more places as well. But check out Bayou Brothers. Here's a quick commercial for Bayou Brothers.
Of the same old bland barbecue sauce? Wake up your grill with Bayou Brothers Cajun barbecue sauce. It's bold, it's zesty. It's that Louisiana heat and flavor in every drop, straight from the bayou to your plate. Ribs, wings, burgers, even breakfast eggs. If it needs flavor, it needs Bayou Brothers. Order yours today at BayouBrothers.org or call Adam at 225-975-1612. Bayou Brothers Cajun Barbecue Sauce. You need this in your life.
Heck yeah.
Stage. There we go. It is definitely rivalry week. What's up, Jessica? Welcome in. I see Cade on the Facebook page up here. My boy Cade Londecker.
Okay.
Rivalry week where you can throw out the records. You don't know what's going to happen. They're at different times of the week because tonight already started. Memphis and Navy are playing tonight. So different times of the week. You got some Friday games, you got some Saturday games, and then a lot of stuff goes down this weekend. But first, we're going to start with number 10, the Fighting Elephants of Tuscaloosa, going down to Jordan-Hare Stadium. They call it the Iron Bowl, one of the biggest rivalries out there. The Elephants are number 10, sitting at 9-2, headed to Auburn at 5-6. Auburn is trying to be bowl eligible without a coach, but it is the Iron Bowl. Anything can happen. You got kick six. You got all the different things that have happened in that rivalry. You got people talking about Penn State may come down here and take Kalen DeBoer. Now, I didn't think that Kalen DeBoer was the right fit at Alabama. I didn't think that he was going to be there very long, but I didn't think it was going to be because Penn State came down here and got him. But if Auburn finds a way to upset Alabama this week, what's up, Salty? If Auburn finds a way to beat Alabama this week, don't be surprised if Penn State comes down there and takes your boy, Kalen. But in true rivalry week fashion, I'm going Auburn. Joe, who you got?
You already know who I got, Adam. I've been right. I've been wrong 9 times this year, and I've been right twice. Auburn.
All right, the IT director is in the house. Since I am at his house, he is live with me. Alabama, Auburn. Dustin, who you got? He's got Alabama. Thinks they will hold on. I don't pick that team, so
Well, he's picking. He's picking probably the team that's going to win. Let's be real, but I just can't do it.
no, me neither. And it'd be more craziness if Caleb DeBoer did leave Alabama, because Alabama joining the coaching search would be kind of funny too. The duel in the desert. Number 25, Arizona, heading at 8-2, heading to number 20, Arizona State at 8-3. The duel in the desert. Some of these rivalry week games have fun names that you don't see everywhere, but this one kind of fits. It's the duel in the desert. Joe, what say you?
I'm gonna go Arizona State. I like them. I like their stadium too.
Yeah, I have actually been to Arizona State when right after Katrina hit. LSU had to travel to Arizona. They ran out of alcohol when we went over there, but that's a normal thing. But they also had, first time I'd ever seen this. See, at LSU, if you want a bottle of water, you got to go to the concession stand and buy it. At Arizona State, they thought it was so hot. They had 5-gallon buckets of those Powerade water coolers that you just hit the button and water comes out. all over the stadium. Like, put your cup up there and get free water. Like, that was just wild to me. But it was hot. But I mean, it wasn't South Louisiana hot. Yeah, the hospitality, the Western hospitality over there in Arizona was good right after.
Phoenix and Austin, it's definitely hot. It's a different kind of hot, but 118 is still 118 any way you look at it.
But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Arizona State too. Dillingham's name was up there a little while as being a potential candidate at different places, but I don't think he's going anywhere. He just signed another extension, I think, just like just about everybody else. He's an Arizona State guy the whole way through. He's from Arizona, went to Arizona State, and all that stuff. So it would not be easy to peel him away from there. But Dustin, Arizona State, who you got? He's got Arizona State as well.
You know what that means?
Earthquake game. There we go. Absolutely. All right, so now we're gonna take a second to speak on my boy Hot Rod, Rodney Beloso. You got that Dad Dirty Rice, the Bayou Dust, the garlic butter, the seafood boil. He's got all kind of stuff, and you may see him out on a cook-off team somewhere because he is really getting it going and doing the things. He's been a co-host with me several times this year, and I appreciate him. And like I said, I smoked that turkey, but I seasoned it with that garlic butter seasoning. It is out of this world. You can get that in many stores. You can get that on Amazon. You can get that at CajunGrocer.com and a bunch of other places. If we were in studio, Hot Rod would be there, but he's getting the night off to spend with his family for Thanksgiving. Joe must have ate earlier today and got away from the fan for a minute.
Ours on Saturday, man.
Oh, y'all do y'all's on Saturday?
Look, my family's one of them families that we spend a lot of time together anyway, right? So Thanksgiving, I mean, we still celebrate it, but it's not the same as some people who don't spend a lot of time together. So we do it on Saturday. It's easier for people to make it some, and I spent all day at the hunting camp today.
There you go. Did you get you one?
Yeah, I got one. Got a little meat.
There you go. But Hot Rod, if you see his products out there anywhere, go get you some. He is a great individual, one of the best there is out there, and his products are top notch as well. Appreciate Hot Rod for being a part of End Zone Eats. Next up, you got the Governor's Cup, Kentucky at Louisville. Jeff Brom just signed a new extension. Kentucky's trying to become bowl eligible. It is called the Governor's Cup, 11 a.m. on the ACC network on Saturday. Joe, who you got? Kentucky trying to be bowl eligible.
Louisville, man.
Huh?
I got Louisville. At this point, I think the season's over with. They're ready for some basketball over there.
Yeah.
I'm going Louisville.
They are indeed. Dustin, what say you? His friend Stefan LaForce went to Louisville and went into the Louisville Hall of Fame 2 years ago, and he's wearing his shirt. He's the head coach at Gallaudet, so he's wearing his shirt now. So he's going with his boy Louisville. He was actually the backup quarterback to Teddy Bridgewater when he was at Louisville. And he won the Conference USA Player of the Year back when he played. Dustin says Louisville. I'm going the other way. I'm going with Kentucky, who has not looked very good in several games, but has looked decent in other games. And them boys trying to get bowl eligible. So I'm going to get them 6-6 to get them their bowl game. This one right here used to be a big game, and it still is to them. But when you got two teams that are terrible, rivalry's all they got. This is Clemson and South Carolina, the Palmetto State game. this is one of the biggest rivalries there is between the two when you're talking about hate and how rivalries work. Clemson's coming in at 6-5. South Carolina's 4-7. They cannot go be bowl eligible this year because this is the last week of the regular season. 11 o'clock on the SEC network. Joe, what say you?
I'm going the whole team. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think either one of these teams have anything to play for. Even if Clemson wins, they're still going to play in the toilet bowl. I mean, they're not going to play in any big-time bowl. I think South Carolina wins.
Dustin, what you got? South Carolina will beat Clemson, he says, because this game doesn't mean a lot to a lot of people unless you live there. And Bullfrog in the TikTok chat says South Carolina as well. So you know what that means.
My wife just came to shut the door on my office. She was wanting to know what I was beating on.
Next up, shout out to our sponsor, LP Hat Company, Mr. Joe Kersey himself. We attended a benefit a couple weeks ago for Back to Blue for a couple officers, one that was fallen and one that wasn't doing too well. He donated a couple hats and a wooden spoon here. And then that's Hot Rod's koozies in the bottom box. And I have some koozies from him as well. Those are our podcast hats, top right-hand corner. And then he's making these cutting boards with cooking directions on it, it looks like. These are chicken and sausage gumbo cooking directions. I stole it off his Facebook page. But
cutting boards right now. Got that one on the machine right now.
There you go. But if you need a hat, if you need a cutting board, if you need a roof spoon, if you need koozies, whatever you need.
Right now, that cutting board we did with that gumbo recipe, that's just one I got off the internet. But I mean, we did a couple. I got them right now in my email. Some handwritten ones from Grandma and Grandpa. From some of them, one of them's almost 100 years old, and it's handwritten on an old piece of paper, and we copied it onto a format. And we're going to put it on a cutting board, and it'll be preserved exactly with every imperfection and scratch and everything on it, just like it looks from 100 years ago. We're going to put it on the board, and you'll be able to display that. You know, that's the thing. That really took off when I put that out there.
So if you're looking to get anything for Christmas coming up for gifts, or you're starting a new company and need some merch, Joe with LP Hat Company can take care of you. You can find him on Facebook, either Joe Kersey, Kersey Outdoors, or LP Hat Company. The logo, he got a little Christmas logo in the middle. Look at it. But yeah, LP Hat Company is your place to get hats, koozies, menu boards, cutting boards, and roof spoons, and everything else. He's in Livingston Parish. He's not that far away. And he will come to you if the order's big enough. Next rivalry game, clean, old-fashioned hate. Number 4, Georgia, heading in to Atlanta to play number 23, Georgia Tech. My boy Hayes King has been out this world this year, but Georgia's for real too. Georgia's sitting at number 4. Georgia's sitting at number 4, trying to get their way in to a good spot in the playoffs. Georgia is 10-1. Georgia Tech 9-2. 2:30 on ABC. It's gonna be a war. And Joe, what you got? Georgia Tech.
I got Georgia. They're just good, and I think when they proved, I'd say maybe the last at least 4 or 5 years, they proved that when the going gets tough, they know what to do here, and I think they take this one.
Dustin, what you got? Georgia's in a great spot for a for a first round bye in the playoffs. They don't have any issues right now, and looks like Georgia will take care of business there. And a good friend of ours, Stacy Searles, is the offensive line coach there, and I believe Georgia's got it. So that is another earthquake game. This one right here, this one could have a lot of implications. Number 3, Texas A&M at number 16, Texas. It is in Austin, Texas. It is called the Lone Star Showdown. A&M is 11-0. They're trying to finish the perfect season. At Texas, 8-3, 6:30 on Friday night on ABC. Joe, what you got?
Man, I got A&M. I just feel like this is their year.
Dustin. Elko just re-upped for more money, and so they're doing good this year. Came back down 31-0 earlier in the year and still found a way to win the game when we thought they were dead. And he's going Aggies as well.
That was unbelievable, by the way, for any team at any level, college, high school, pee-wee. That kind of depth is unreal.
Yeah, 31 points in a game. Sometimes it's hard in itself. LSU knows all about not being able to score 31 this year, but to come back all the way from 31 down, that's impressive. But it's at Texas. Throw the records out the book. Arch Manning. I've been hard on Arch all year long. I think Arch is going to have a big day. Show up, show out, and I believe Steve Sarkisian and the boys take down
Well, I don't
Elko.
think Texas really puts them in a position to where they could figure out a way in potentially to
Yeah,
playoffing them. They're right there.
they are. But I see Texas upsetting the perfect season and getting the W against – what's up, Erica? Getting the W against A&M as well. They're due for a big upset, and I can't see A&M going big time. I mean, it's hard to watch them every week, knowing that they're known for being Texas A&M 8-4, and they put it together this year and played pretty well all season long. Next up, our sponsor, Brandy with OnlyPans. Put some South in your mouth. If you don't have some of her seasoning, you need to go get it. She's got 3 different types of seasoning: that WOP, that wild all-purpose, that bacon jalapeno jam, or that bacon jalapeno filter, and then the no filter. And then she's got 2 different. She's got 2 different salsas that is ridiculous as well.
I heard rumors about a mango salsa.
Oh,
I heard about it.
and put some South in your mouth. That salsa is hotter than your ex. And Brandy's an unbelievable individual, also working hard at killing the game with the seasoning and the salsas. And she's making white chocolate pralines and all kind of other stuff now too. So check her out on Facebook, on TikTok, on everywhere else. OnlyPans. Put some South in your mouth. Next up, I looked to see what the title of all these rivalry games were, because you got the Paul Bunyan game, the Golden Bucket game. You got all kind of different names for these rivalry games. And when I looked up what the Vanderbilt Tennessee game was called, they called it the Vanderbilt versus Tennessee game. So here we are, the Vanderbilt versus Tennessee game. Number 14 Vanderbilt heading to Knoxville to play number 19 Tennessee. Vanderbilt's 9-2. Pavia has had them on a heck of heck of a season this year. Tennessee is not that bad behind them at 8-3. There's been a couple games where they didn't play very well, but Vanderbilt at Tennessee is a rivalry game as well. 2:30 on ESPN. Joe, what say you?
I got Vanderbilt. I mean, they really had their chances this year. They still got a chance. I feel if they can win in a couple of these, maybe can get championship games. Maybe Vanderbilt can squeak in that number 10 spot. Maybe if they can win, maybe. But I got Vanderbilt.
Dustin, Vanderbilt, Tennessee. Right outside the playoff hunt, but need to move up 4 spots to have a chance. So maybe Vanderbilt will show up and Pavia and the whole state of Tennessee. And
need some help for sure to get in.
They do, but
question.
having Vandy in the playoffs would be incredible in itself. But me, I'm going Tennessee. I just can't see them in the playoffs, and I think as much as Pavia runs his mouth, I think maybe Karma will hit him sometime. His buddy is Johnny Manziel, who knows all about running his mouth, and so I'm going Tennessee at home. That place is a very difficult place to play, especially when they checker box the stadium like that. And when them people get together, shoot, they're looking at an outside shot of trying to make some stuff happen too. Depends on who wins and who loses. But I'm going to go Tennessee for that one. This one right here, this is called the Battle Line Rivalry. Missouri at Arkansas. Missouri is 7-4. Arkansas is 2-9. Arkansas is still looking for a coach. There was a premature report yesterday that Alex Golesh took the job at Arkansas, but that is not the case. Somebody put that out there on Twitter and ran with it. So Missouri, Eli Drinkwitz at Missouri just signed his extension yesterday to stay at Missouri. And they got Arkansas. Arkansas has been a team that scores a lot of points, but they couldn't stop they couldn't stop anybody to save their life. So, Joe, what say you?
I got Missouri. I mean, Arkansas, we all talked about this every week.
We do.
Best 2-9 team in the country, but they're also, it's like one of them things where I feel like they're just ready for it to be done. They're going to mail it in, I think, and I think Missouri's going to win pretty easily.
Dustin. Arkansas is the best 2-win team, but still thinks Missouri wins the game. I'm right there with you. I think this will be close to a blowout because, like you said, I saw, what's his name, Bobby Petrino put out a letter thanking the fans for giving him a second chance yesterday. And that's before the last game of the year. That's something you do after the game, I think. But he did that. Gordy Rush in the house on TikTok. What's up, G? Gordy, we got to get you back in the show. Spend an hour with us after the coaching mess gets figured out and talk a little bit about it. But I'm going to go Missouri as well, and that is another earthquake game. I'm good, Angie. Lafitte's, the triple owners of Lafitte's. You got my guy Joey Fletcher in the top left-hand or top right-hand corner. Pickles, pickle relish, candied jalapenos, all the things in West Monroe, Louisiana. Lafitte's Cajun Foods. Their pickles are out of this world. I'm not a fan of pickles, but that pickle relish was in my potato salad a month ago or so. But They are the best pickles in the world. So if you can get your hands on some Lafitte's pickles, that's the show to do. We are heading down to Harley Davidson December the 13th for a cook off. And we are collabing with Lafitte's, with Joe, with Hot Rod. Hang on, do some stuff together. And but if you haven't got any them pickles are the best pickles in the world. And I don't even eat pickles. But Trey Ledbetter tried them on the show. He liked them so much he took the whole jar with him. But shout out to Lafitte's Cajun Foods and thanking them for sponsoring the show. Here we go. This is the one we've been talking about for quite some time. Has nothing really to do with the game itself. This is the Egg Bowl. Number 7, Ole Miss, headed to Mississippi State, to Starkville. Ole Miss is trying to get themselves with a good spot. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. Wow. Mississippi State's trying to get them a good spot in the playoffs. I'm sorry, Ole Miss is trying to get them a good spot in the playoffs. Mississippi State is trying to become bowl eligible. So this game means a lot for both schools. One trying to get better position in the playoffs. Mississippi State, misspelled the Mississippi part of that. Mississippi State, or AI did actually. But Mississippi State's trying to become bowl eligible. Ole Miss is trying to get themselves lined up in good spot in the playoffs, while in the same token, Ole Miss's coach is everywhere but coaching his team. So that's a lot going down. There will be a decision on Saturday morning on whether or not Lane will stay at Ole Miss and continue on this magical playoff run, or will he bounce ship to Baton Rouge or that other place that I don't think has a chance. But anyway, this one right here, there'll be a lot of eyes on this game, and it's Friday tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. And this game could seriously go either way, because State's had a pretty good year this year for being State, and if Ole Miss isn't locked in, State will give them a little surprise. But Joe, what say you?
I've been about this one all week. You know, we hear a lot about Ole Miss because we all know why. Because we're pretty sure Lane Kiffin's going to be our coach come Sunday. But a lot of people have been thinking this was going to be. Even Stingray talked about it last week about how it could be Ole Miss could come in flat. They're hearing all that just like we're hearing it. I feel like Ole Miss wins this one by, 20-something points at least. They're just going to come in and dominate, I feel, and show the haters that they're serious, that they're a contender.
Oh, Dustin, what say you? If Lane was going to be good with Ole Miss and continue with Ole Miss, they would have already announced it already, but he hasn't confirmed that moving forward. So he thinks State will upset and chaos will hit Oxford. And that would make Mississippi State bowl eligible. I also think that Mississippi State will become bowl eligible and get this win. That'll be even more of a reason for Lane to jump ship. And the big question is, they're sitting at 7 right now. If they lose, they'll drop to, I don't know, at 10-2, 11.
It's a bad time to lose for them, because 11 and 12 seed doesn't even count, right? So they can only fall to 10 and still be in. If they lose, they're out. In my opinion, you can overcome an early loss, but something this late in the year, I don't know.
And that's going to be interesting because if they're not in the playoffs, then it's a shoe in that he's leaving because, well, I think it's a shoe in he's leaving anyway. But it's a lot easier for them to take because he's not walking away from a playoff team. But if you lose, it puts your season in the hands of the committee. And if it's in the hands of the committee, Jordan Travis got hurt a couple years ago, and they kept Florida State out because their quarterback wasn't there.
But they're in a good spot in a way, though, because they're 7, but they're 3rd in the SEC, right?
They are at the moment.
So they don't even have to play a championship game, really. So
there's one way for them to play a championship game, but it's not likely.
If they can get in, and because if that's the case, then number 3 or number 4 is going to lose, and they could jump right into that. They could get close to that top 4 seed potentially.
If they beat Mississippi State handily, they could slide up to number 4. Depends on what's happens.
Top team, like you said, it's going to be Alabama versus A&M more than likely, or Georgia versus A&M, or Alabama versus Georgia. Who knows? Yep. But if that means that a top 5 team is going to lose at the worst time possible.
Yep, and we'll see about this one, but I'm going Mississippi State. And all chaos will break this weekend. And hopefully on Monday, I'll be sitting at a press conference with Lane Kiffin on the podium. It brings us to the last game. LSU heads to Norman to play number 8 Oklahoma. We've talked a lot about Oklahoma this year with Mateer, whether he's in or out or hurt or not hurt or whatever, and he's played terrible in some games and really good in others. We have played absolutely awful in a lot of different games, but at 7-4, we're not fighting for a bowl game because we already got one, probably the Music City or the Gator Bowl. But this is another opportunity for Michael Van Buren to prove that he's worth being on the team next year and that he's got a chance to compete and see what they can put together. The defense is going to play, but the question is, can we score? Can we score a touchdown? Can we score 2 touchdowns? Can we score more than 24 points? I don't know if we do, but I don't think we'll get blown out. I think the defense will come ready to play. I don't think we've checked out because Brian Kelly checked out before the season started. But I think these boys are going to put it together and be competitive. Do they win or not? I don't know. But, Joe, what say you?
I'm going LSU. For the obvious reason, that's my team. I've been right 7 times. I've been wrong 4. OU's obviously better. LSU's, they want to win. Last week was, I don't know what was up last week, but they want to play. Frank's got them wanting to play. I feel like LSU's got a chance. I'm going with LSU, but I don't know, man. It's just not our year.
We're just ready for the season to get over so that way we can get a new coach and move forward with the program.
Ready for baseball season.
Oh, baseball season coming up very, very soon. Both basketball teams are playing pretty well right now, too.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate you, Crystal. Thank you for coming in. And with the Go Populars, Dustin, LSU, Oklahoma. It's a hard game to think about, but LSU could play a spoiler and knock them. Shoot, if LSU beats Oklahoma, that may knock them completely out at the 8. They're sitting there at 8 right now. With a win on Saturday, that could knock them completely out of the playoffs. And for the year we've had playing spoiler for an SEC team, that would be pretty good. So he's got LSU, and we have another earthquake game because I picked LSU as well. I think it'll be a close one. Like Arkansas, they were supposed to put up 35 points, but it was 23-22. I think it could be another game like that. Blake Baker's trying to get him a head coaching job. I've seen the way the coaching carousel goes right now. If Lane comes to LSU, John Summerall is going from Tulane to either Auburn or Ole Miss, and I believe Blake Baker will slide on over to New Orleans and be the head coach at Tulane. I see that happening. I see Blake Baker not coming back to be the defensive coordinator next year, but I think he's going to slide in over to Ullman and be the head coach at Tulane. I see that very well happening as soon as the domino starts to fall with the coaching search, which will be this weekend. I'm going to LSU too. Playing spoiler to beat Oklahoma. We don't go over there very often, so it's a interesting atmosphere. And there's that. Dustin has a college football pick'em. Deadline is December 13th. If you want to play, there's the point system and how that works. It's $20 for each entry you put in. You basically pick all the bowl games, and top 7-ish winners get money. And it's a pretty fun thing. 60 or 80 people were in it last year, and 64 people were in it last year. And it's a good thing. We're going to put it on Facebook and spread the word. Bayou Brothers is putting on a national championship squares. This will be out on Facebook and everywhere else pretty soon. I'm going to have the thing fixed up a little bit better and have it on Facebook so we can start collecting numbers for the national championship coming up. We'll also do one for the Super Bowl coming up in February. But that's always a fun thing to do around big games, especially when two teams play we're not big into. It'll give you another reason to watch the game and get into it. And we're at 47 minutes. It's pretty much all I had today. I wanted to continue the show and keep it going, keep it consistent. I wasn't going out to the studio today, giving everybody a chance to spend time with their family. I hope everyone had an amazing Thanksgiving dinner. I know I did. My plate was full. And it'll be very interesting to see what happens this weekend when it comes down to coaching, when it comes down to rivalry week, when it comes down to everything else that's going on. And I can't wait. I can't wait for football tomorrow morning to see how that goes. And then Saturday morning for that announcement. I listen to Florida podcasts and I listen to Ole Miss podcasts because I like to hear what everybody's talking about. Florida people 100% believe that Lane is their next football coach. Ole Miss people are torn. They feel like he's leaving, but they feel like if they win the game, then he has a shot at staying. And LSU people are 96% sure that he's coming here. But in the end, nobody really knows till he makes the announcement and signs his name on the paper. I know that if he does come here, then you can find us in the playoffs next year because he will make a quick turnaround with portal additions and paying in that much money. We better be there. That's for dang sure. I'm looking to get some different people on the podcast in the next few weeks. I'm looking to get a Hall of Famer on the podcast coming up pretty soon, coming out to Pro Dreams. My boy Todd McClure is Hall of Fame center in the Atlanta Falcons Ring of Honor. And I'm hoping to get him on sometime soon. I'm hoping to get Gordy back and I've been talking to Hunt Palmer and a couple other people, trying to get some different people on. And then we've pretty much decided to do a year-round podcast where we talk about baseball season coming up. That'll be fun. And then get some musicians on and some small business people to talk about small business. I think as each week goes on, we'll gain some momentum, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun to talk with different people and support other small businesses that support us. But you got any last minute thoughts, Joe?
No, man. I just want to thank y'all for letting me be a part of this. You know, we met as Southern boys, and we didn't really know each other, and took a chance on me. Let me make some hats for you, and here we are. About 3 or 4 months later, here we are, kicking ass, man.
And your business is booming right now, from what I can tell.
I'm running the machine.
I sent you a text one night a few weeks ago at like 11 o'clock at night, and I was like, "Is you asleep?" He goes, "Nah, bro, I'm in the office. I'm making stuff." But yeah,
it's wide open right now.
what's up, Allie? Welcome in. Future stylist. Yeah, so you're doing good. Bayou Brothers has some plans in the future. This podcast has some plans in the future. Flip to the Navy game real fast. Navy, the Ravens are playing the Bengals right now.
I watched them boys beat the Chiefs right before we came on.
I definitely watched that game too. Duke and Arkansas is playing basketball. Duke's playing Arkansas at the Chicago Bulls Stadium. Yeah, Duke's playing Arkansas basketball at the Chicago Bulls Stadium. And then Texas is playing South Carolina's. Is that girls? Yeah, girls. Somewhere else. But Memphis and Navy. Memphis had a shot to be in the playoffs at the end, but they've fallen off. Tulane beat them. And they
fall into that slot, it looks like.
What's that?
Tulane looks like they're going to fall into that number 12.
They very well could. Memphis is up 17-14 on Navy. They're a commercial right now. But yeah, next week we'll be back in it at Pro Dreams on Burbank. That place is incredible. Shout out to Trey Ledbetter for letting us be there each and every week. Tomorrow, LSU women's play in the Virgin Islands, playing Marist. Can they score 100 again? They've played 6 games and scored 100 in all 6 games. The women, they're pretty special this year too. But yeah, we'll be back next week at Pro Dreams on Burbank. By that time next week, we'll have a new coach, whoever it may be, because the portal or the early signing day is Wednesday. So they want to have their coach in and working before Wednesday. So that's why it's imperative to have a announcement on Saturday and a press conference on Monday, so that way he can get the ball rolling on Wednesday. So let's ring that cowbell and hope Mississippi State can upset Ole Miss and make this be an easier decision. And I will see you next week. We'll be at Pro Dreams next week. We'll be at Harley Davidson December 13th. Cajun Con is the week before that, December 5th and 6th. Bro, it's busy. It's always busy around here. And Christmas will be here before you know it. But I appreciate you for coming on tonight. And we're at 55 minutes. And I said it was going to be a short one. And looks like we're right at our typical hour. But it's good to be out here. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving and got them turkeys, gobble gobble, and all that stuff. And if you're out there shooting in the woods, get you If you're out there shooting in the woods, then get your meat to stack your freezer, and good luck to all that. And I will see y'all next week. Have a good one, Joe.
Yep.
I come from Louisiana, from the banks of the Pontchartrain. I was born in an old houseboat in the eye of a hurricane. I've been all around this great big world, but no matter where I roam, I'll always come back to Louisiana, 'cause Louisiana is home. People stop and ask me where it is that I come from. I tell them I am so down south, even the Mississippi's scared to run. Oh, from Bourbon Street to Baton Rouge, from Malibu to Thibodeau, I'll always come back to Louisiana, 'cause Louisiana is home. We got cypress stomps and sauce pecan, jambalaya and fado. Through all these blues and Mardi Gras too, and the bars they never close. Now you can take me away from this bayou state, but I won't be gone too long. And I'll always come back to Louisiana, 'cause Louisiana is home. Can take me away from this bayou state, but I won't be gone too long. And I'll always come back to Louisiana, 'cause Louisiana is my home.